Hey, my name is Matt. This is Ranking Tactics, and I'm very excited about this video because there's going to be a lot of value in here for you. This video is a result of Ron Jamison reaching out to me asking for help how to write about and rank for the term wedge pillow. He has an affiliate site. He wants to talk about wedge pillows. He doesn't really know how to approach that. It's a very competitive niche. What should he do? I was going to tell him specifically what to do, but then I realized there's so much value I can provide to my subscribers and to potential subscribers. I just had to make a video about this because there's some keyword research tips in here, some SEO tips, some secrets that you probably don't know about, and I'm going to share those with you right now. And I want to tell you something. You'll see my videos, they don't have a lot of glitz and a lot of glamour, but there's a lot of value, and that's my main focus. So forgive the lack of fancy video transitions and whatnot and cool neon in the background. I just want to provide you value. That's my main goal with my YouTube channel. So first question is how to find low competition keywords to write about. We always hear about low competition keywords or these long tails, but how do you actually find them? Do you just find a phrase that has more words in it? How do you verify that it's something that you can actually rank for? I'm going to show you that right now. So he wants to rank for wedge pillow. So the first thing I would do is I would go and go to Google and put in the words wedge pillow and just see what comes up. See what Google is saying needs to appear for this search query. Because Google's the boss. And if you give Google what it doesn't want, what it's not looking for, you're not going to rank. So the first result is Amazon. I see best wedge pillow. So it's an actual product right here. Second result is Amazon. We get some places to buy it. So this is a very, very commercial intent word right here. Go to Target, Bed Bath & Beyond to get your wedge pillow. Sleep Foundation, best wedge pillows. Let's see what this is. Is this? So this is a review site, affiliate site. So they're not actually selling pillows. So we have places selling pillows like Amazon, and then we have an actual roundup review. Here's the top 10 wedge pillows. Healthline, so this is another roundup. Healthline's not selling the pillows, it's a roundup of the best wedge pillows. Walmart, place to buy wedge pillows. So we're getting a mix of people that are searching for this. Google knows that people searching for wedge pillow either want to buy wedge pillows or they want to learn more about wedge pillows. Let's put in the word best wedge pillow and see what we get. So Healthline number 1, 12 best wedge pillows. Sleep Foundation, remember we clicked on that. That's an affiliate site, best wedge pillows. 5 best wedge pillows, 6 best wedge pillows, best wedge pillows. Very, very competitive search query. I want to take best wedge pillow and I want to search for this in Writer's End, our keyword research tool, but I actually just want to search for wedge pillow. So we'll go into Writer's End because we can filter later. So let's just do broad right now. We'll put in the word wedge pillow. We see what we already saw on our initial Google search. And we'll scroll down to our keyword data. And then what I want to do is we want to put in the word best. So go to include, put in any words, put in best, and we're going to filter by best. Now, when you use Writer's End, you can optionally have Writer's End also do the all-in title and the golden score. And what this essentially is all-in title, if you were to go to Google and you put in the words all-in title and then a colon, Google is going to tell you how many results have the words best, wedge, and pillow in the title. And so there's 2,880 results with the words best and then wedge and then pillow all in the title. And if you put quotes, it's going to show you the number of results with it in that order. So now we have 704 results with the words best, wedge, pillow in that particular order. Writer's End kind of does that for you. And that's a way to gauge difficulty. The more results that have targeted either these keywords in the meta title or used that exact phrase, the more difficult it's probably going to be to rank for. The golden score is a little bit more tricky to explain. You can read about it. There's some guides somewhere on here that explain the golden score, but it uses some funky math to say, okay, if the number is 1.6 and some change or less, then it should be easy to rank for, or 1.6 and higher, then it's going to be harder to rank for. So, and it kind of syncs up with all-in title a little bit. So all-in title, there's 2,000 for best wedge pillow, 2,450, and the golden score is 100. Very, very hard phrase to rank for. 679 and 22 over here. But then you have stuff like this, which is like best wedge pillow for sleep apnea. All-in title 2, golden score 1. And this just means it's going to be a lot easier, theoretically, to rank for than something with a higher all-in title and a higher golden score. So that's a great way to gauge difficulty in Writer's Ed. Now, you do want to confirm all of this. You have to confirm this stuff before you spend a long time writing about these different articles. So the exception to this rule, let's get rid of the word best and put in the word incline. Best incline pillow right here. All right, you see this. Best incline pillow, not a lot of search volume, but maybe you thought, well, let's write about this because look, all-in title's 3, golden score's 1. This should be a fairly easy phrase to rank for. And this is where I want to explain the difference between a product synonym and a product purpose. They're two different things. So let's go to Google and do a quick search on best incline pillow. Best incline pillow right now, and I'll put in best wedge pillow. Best wedge pillow here. Now I want you to look at the results. For best wedge pillow, Healthline's first, 12 best wedge pillows. Sleep Foundation second, best wedge pillows. New York Mag, 5 best wedge pillows. Go down here, Healthline, Sleep Foundation, New York Mag. Same results. Now, is that because nobody has written about best incline pillow? Or is it because Google is seeing the word incline pillow as a synonym for best wedge pillow? In this situation, it's because Google's seeing the word incline as a synonym for best wedge pillow. And so you can't just write an article called best incline pillow and rank in the #1 spot above Healthline, because Healthline has this article about wedge pillows, and wedge is going to be a synonym in this context for incline. And this is going to be the same way in any keyword tool. You have to actually go to Google and see if the phrase is a synonym for something else. And if that's the case, you want to be aware of that and target the main search phrase. So you wouldn't write about best incline pillow, you'd write about best wedge pillow. But best wedge pillow is very hard to write about, and I'm going to show you why. I want you, if you have not already, to go to the Chrome Web Store and install Mozbar. What Mozbar is going to do is it's going to show you the page authority, which is a calculation computed by Moz, and a domain authority. And you don't have to get too much into the weeds about what this means, but basically it takes into account a lot of different factors, including backlinks, and it's going to tell you how competitive or how hard it would be to beat this site. So anything above 25, you're probably going to have a hard time beating it unless you are a very well-established website. So best wedge pillows here, DA87, very, very hard to beat. DA74, very hard to beat. DA91, now look, DA25. So this is actually not, this is interesting that this shows up here, but this might be a fluke. I'm not sure why, because when you go down here, you have DA53, DA86, DA96. Wow, but that's Amazon though. DA92, DA42. So I think this will be very, very hard for a new site to write an article about and then rank. And we can also go to page 2 and confirm this. Let's look one more time. This is probably a random affiliate site right here. This is kind of low, but there's some higher DA sites on here. I think this is a pretty hard term to write for. So, moral of the story is, if it's a synonym, find the parent keyword, or the main keyword people are searching for. People aren't searching for best incline pillow, but those that do, Google's giving best wedge pillow results. That's a synonym. Now let's talk about a different purpose. So let's remove our filter up here, and we'll put best back in. Removed incline, put in best. Now, purposes usually have the word for in them. It's not guaranteed, but take a look. Best wedge pillow for acid reflux. There's really no, I mean, I guess you could put in the word GERD for it, G-E-R-D, but there's not a lot of synonyms for this. Best wedge pillow for sleep apnea. Best wedge pillow for side sleepers. Best wedge pillow for snoring, for back pain. Best wedge pillow after surgery. So there's an instance where it doesn't use the word for. But these are all legitimate long tails. So if you search for best wedge pillow after surgery, you would theoretically rank above a site that just had the word best wedge pillow in it, unless they also talked about surgery a lot in the article. Let's test this one out. Best wedge pillow for glaucoma. So let's take this. And if you look over here, it says there's all-in title 0. So this seems like it's a very low competition phrase to search for. So let's put it in and see. If there is a synonym, Google will probably put in a better synonym than glaucoma. Google will probably rank those things high. So let's just see. See what we get. So Health Unlocked, this is, I don't know what this is. Some kind of Q&A site or something. Best pillow for glaucoma. Sleeping Hub. So this is an affiliate site right here. This is an optometrist site. Oh, then we get Healthline down here. So check this out. This is very, very interesting. Healthline, super competitive site. You're not going to beat them by writing about, with your title, Best Wedge Pillows. But this site right here, with a very low domain authority and very low page authority, has beat Healthline because they're actually targeting the long tail. And Google believes that there's no other better result for best wedge pillows for glaucoma. So this is an example. We have to test this out in Google. We put this in Google and we tested it out. This is a great example of finding those long tails to write about. This is a great long tail. Let's find one more. Best wedge pillow for sinus congestion. Let's see what this says. You always got to test these out. And you can look at the page authority and the domain authority using Writer's End, but that requires you to do another query, and that's going to use up your limits. And you could also do it in phrase, but then it's a lot slower because phrase is going to go out and crawl the top 20 results, and then you can finally see the domain authority and the number of links and the words, but it's a much slower process. So the faster process is just to install Mozbar, and you can do your searches and confirm your suspicions very, very quickly. Build out that list of like 20 different articles you want to write about. So Trust Sleep, domain authority, this is pretty low. I would write about this with a new site. It's also a good indicator when Amazon shows up in the first or second results when you search for the word best. Now, if I just search for the word wedge pillow for sinus congestion, Amazon might be showing up first. But when I have the word best, which is usually an indicator of a roundup, and Amazon's showing up for that, that's a very big indicator that I could rank for this. So best wedge pillow for sinus congestion, and then we have Healthline down here. This is another great long tail. And you also have to realize, so this says 50 volume. This could be off by a magnitude of 10. 500 people could be searching for best wedge pillow for sinus congestion. Look at all of these golden opportunities here. Look at all of these things. This is a great niche to write about. Sorry, Ron, I'm sharing some of this information, but this is a great niche to write about. I would definitely write about this niche because you could make a lot of money talking about affiliate products in this niche. Now, that's the first secret. I hope you got a lot of value out of that one. That's always something that confuses a lot of people. How do you find these long tails? How do you prove to yourself in your mind that you should proceed with this particular long tail? I hope that answered all your questions. If you have a comment, drop it below. Now, second item of value. This is very, very valuable. We're actually going to do some keyword research in phrase, and I'm going to show you how cool this is. So we'll go to phrase, and we'll put in our search, best wedge pillow. So I know we're not going to write about best wedge pillow, but we put in the most competitive short tail for whatever topic is. So if we're writing about best wedge pillow for glaucoma, best wedge pillow for side sleepers, and all these different long tails, we want to search for just the higher level keywords. So just best wedge pillow. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to optimize. What optimize does, and there's all kinds of different drop downs. You want to be on the long tail drop down. Phrase is going to use natural language processing to analyze the top 20 SERP results, the SERP results that are most important in Google's eyes. And it's going to take all that data in and use all kinds of algorithms to determine which topics, which long tail you should be writing about. It's ordered in terms of the number of sources. 9 out of 19 sources talked about the word acid reflux. So we should definitely be talking about acid reflux. And you can actually click on it and see how it was used. Very amazing ability inside of phrase. So we're going to paste that in. Upper body, no, stomach acids, that's important. And what I'm doing right now, let me tell you what I'm doing so you don't get confused. If you want to write about a topic, there's benefits to not just writing about best wedge pillow for snoring, best wedge pillow for side sleeping. You want to have other articles too for multiple reasons. Number one, Google has said now, if all your site is affiliate marketing articles, that could cause you to get a manual penalty. That's the first problem. Second problem is you are not going to get any backlinks from just money articles. If you have a site with 100 articles and they're all best fill in the blank, you're not going to get any backlinks unless you're buying those backlinks. Information articles are going to get you those backlinks, or at least are going to help you get backlinks, and they're going to make it look like your site is not just an affiliate marketing website out there. And if you want to apply to an ad program, a lot of ad programs don't want to just see affiliate marketing articles. They want informational articles too. So you really need at least a 50-50 split or something like that. But what other things should you talk about? What should you talk about? Well, what you should talk about if you really want to flesh this out, and this isn't just going to be a one-off best wedge pillow for side sleepers, is you want to talk about related concepts. I'm pulling in these related concepts that we can then write about. So as an example, acid reflux, all kinds of questions. And I'm going to show you how to find those questions in a second, but here's some questions you could have about acid reflux. Why do I get acid reflux? Why is acid reflux worse at night? How do I cure acid reflux? Best tips to survive the day with acid reflux. All these different questions relating to acid reflux, if you start writing about those, Google will see you as an authority on that topic, and then possibly the related topic of wedge pillows. You'll probably get some backlinks because you're writing really helpful articles now, and it's not just nonsense affiliate reviews. And the other thing that can happen is in these info articles, you can then funnel the readers to your money articles. So many people leave this out because they think it's just a waste of time writing about these informational articles, but they're invaluable. It's like trying to ride a bicycle with one wheel. One wheel is your affiliate marketing articles. The other wheel is your informational articles. Unless you can ride a unicycle, and not many people can, you need both of those wheels. So let's pull some more stuff out that we could possibly write about. So stomach acid. There's all kinds of people dealing with stomach acid. How do we solve that? How do we fix that? Why does that happen? Neck pain. Sleep apnea. See, like medical condition, like that's just so broad. How am I going to write a separate article about medical condition? If you might have a medical condition, you could have a bazillion different things. So we're not going to talk about that. Gradual slopes, don't know what that means. Spinal alignment, that's important, like when you're sleeping. Stomach sleepers. This is GERD, right? Restful sleep. Okay, yeah. Breathing issues, chronic pain. Okay, that's just for the sake of the video, we'll cut it off here. These are some different things we could talk about. So I'm going to take these, paste them right into a notepad. Now I'm going to leave this document. So again, we search for best wedge pillow, even though we're not going to write an article about that, because these are the core things. And we have a really good built out SERP. The SERP's good. This doesn't work. All this doesn't work if the SERP's not good. But when you look at the outline and you see that all of the results deal with wedge pillows, best wedge pillow, best wedge pillow, best wedge pillow, you're going to have good suggestions in the optimize for those long tails. So if you do that, if you have that good SERP result, and you have the good stuff in the optimize section, pull those long tails in from the long tail section, make a little list, and then leave your document. And we're going to click on outline right now. Now this is really cool. So I'm going to take acid reflux as an example. I'm going to put it in here. And this, you're only going to get keyword volume data if you have the SEO add-on. Highly recommend the SEO add-on. They should rename it because it gives you SEO data, but it also lets you use that AI Writer Unlimited. Very, very important. So here are questions. Acid reflux. We're looking for articles to write about right now. How to get rid of acid reflux. That's pretty cool. And these might be competitive, but I'm not too concerned about that. We can go with a longer tail question and answer and not worry so much about the competitiveness, but that's going to help us appear in Google's eyes as an authority on this particular topic. We could even write, does milk help acid reflux? We could have a whole article about, does milk help acid reflux? And you could create that fairly quickly with AI. What is nighttime acid reflux? This is great. You could answer this question. You could have an article like, what is nighttime acid reflux? And then you could say, 5 symptoms and 5 causes or something like that, and how to solve it. And in the article, you explain what it is. This is what nighttime acid reflux is. Here are some different causes of it. Here are 5 tips to help you get rid of it. And then in one of those tips, you could say, use a wedge pillow. So here's your different H2s. Take some antacid tablet before you go to bed. Sleep on your side. Buy a wedge pillow. And then you explain, here's what a wedge pillow does. If you want to read more about wedge pillows, look at our top 5 wedge pillows for 2022 article or something like that. And you're funneling those people very subtly inside of your what is nighttime acid reflux article to your money article, which is best wedge pillows for side sleepers. Now, if you really want to get fancy, you can actually create an article that says just best wedge pillows and have that as your main article. And then you can have your branching articles off of that best wedge pillows for for acid reflux or best wedge pillows after surgery or something like that. And you could funnel the people in here to that main article at the top. So a lot of different options, a lot of things you can play with. But to become the authority on a topic and compete against the big boys, you're going to have these info articles. And this is how you do it. And you use phrase to do it. And you can't do this with just a normal tool. Only a tool like phrase is actually going to go out to the SERP and tell you what the SERP is talking about. So you can talk about all those related topics. Phrase is going to do that for you. And it's absolutely amazing. Now, what Ron Jamison asked when he asked me about how do I write about wedge pillows? And this all came about because of what he asked. He asked me on Facebook Messenger, and I said, hey, can I make a video about this? And he said, sure. He has an affiliate site, didn't want me to talk about his site, but he wanted just some help on some guidance on this. So if you have a question, drop it in the comments, and it might turn into a video if I find that there's enough value to share with everybody. So not only did he ask about competing against this competitive term, and so the answer is obviously write long tails, and then write about those related topics, questions and stuff about acid reflux, about stomach acids, about neck pain, and all this stuff, and you become that topical authority. He also asked, how do I write a review about these products? So he was talking about this Putnam's pillow, for instance. How do I write a review about that? And can I use AI to do that? And the answer is, there's two ways to write a review. You can write a review about it's a whole article about that one particular product. Putnam's bed wedge acid reflux pillow review. You can do that. I don't like doing that because a lot of people don't search for individual products unless it's like a really unique product or something. Or if they do, you're not going to get a lot of search volume. It would be better to do a product roundup. 5 best wedge pillows for acid reflux. And you could talk about this Putnam pillow in there. Now, can you use AI to do that? What I will do on my affiliate sites, and I got multiple sites, and this has always worked for me, so I'm telling you my secrets right now. I will have a top 5 or top 6 products. Don't do top 10. Too many choices. Do like top 6. You don't need more than that. More than 3, but less than 7. I cut my article into thirds. The first third is I call them the highlights. Here are the top 6 products, and here's what each of them are good for. Here's 3 features, common features about the top 6 products. So wedge pillows, maybe the material could be different. Every wedge pillow is made out of a material, and the materials could be different. So in my 3 features that are common amongst all of those products, I would say Putnam's wedge pillow, material, latex. Sleep Society wedge pillow, material, memory foam. So I'd have that feature for all the 6 products. I'd tell you what that was. And then I'd have the next feature, warranty, 2 years, warranty, 6 years, warranty, lifetime. And that way it kind of helps the individual, the reader, feel like they're making a decision. They want to be part of the buying process. You want to make the reader feel like they're smart. You want them to feel like they're coming to their own decision. So you give them choices. You say, hey, here's a pillow with a longer warranty than this pillow. Maybe that's important to you. Or maybe the material is more important. Maybe you have a latex allergy and you don't want latex, but you want memory foam. I don't know. So I'll have 3 features about each product. And then after I've discussed each product very briefly, here's the 3 features, here's the 3 features, here's the 3 features, a link to buy it wherever on Amazon or Walmart or wherever. Then I'll talk about each product more in depth. And I'll just have a paragraph or 2 about each product, and I'll elaborate more about the different features. I'll have a larger photo about the product. And then at the end of it, that's my second third. And then at the very end of the article, I'll have my buying guide. Okay, here is my 2,000-word buying guide about how to buy a wedge pillow. You have to have the buying guide because you're not going to rank on Google without it. Google looks for all of these different words. And if you can't jam this stuff into the actual review of the product, you should put this in a buying guide. And the secret, and now here's a secret just for you. The secret is to talk less about the products and more about the topic in the buying guide, because when you have to swap out the products because the product has gone out of stock or changed, you don't have to really change up your review. All right, you just change up the paragraph or 2 you wrote about the product, and the buying guide remains the same. Now that is just a secret between you and me. So, can we use AI and phrase to write a review about this product? And I think we can. So here's the product, the name, here's different materials, latex, memory foam, comes in different sizes. And then here's just some description about the product. I took all that, I put that all in phrase right here. It's called Putnam's Wedge Pillow, Material, it comes in standard memory foam or latex, multiple sizes. Here's the specs that I pasted. What I would suggest doing is going to the AI writer and going to community and looking for the template that I created called recommendation. I spent at least 30 hours making this thing because everything I've seen out there, every AI product description writer out there creates fake facts, and that is terrible for a product review. And I think that's going to hurt you. If you look at my video yesterday about Google penalizing sites that use AI content, I think because it says they're thin content and they don't provide value to users. Is providing fake data to users valuable? No, it's absolutely terrible. So I think if you're using AI to write a product review and it's generating fake data, that is a big red flag in my book that you need to be really careful with that because you could get penalized for that. So this is the template that I recommend. I spent 30 hours making this, and I think it does a really good job of adding fluff, kind of talking about the product benefits, but without introducing fake facts. I mean, it's not perfect. Sometimes it does, and you'll have to look at the generation, but man, I think it does a really good job. So here's how we fill it out. This is all inside of the phrase AI. You access it by going to phrase, the AI writer, the community templates, and I think you need the add-on to be able to use this. So make sure you get the AI add-on. It's called Write a Product Recommendation. And you're gonna put in the main category of products right now. Now this is pillows. We'll put this in, and we're gonna put the name of the product, Putnam's Wedge Pillow. Put that down here. Then we need product features and product benefits. They're different and very important you understand the difference or you're gonna get a bad result. Crap in means crap out. Product features, constructed out of high quality material. So instead of saying like latex, memory foam and all this stuff, I just said constructed out of high quality material. That's a feature. Stops acid reflux naturally by gently elevating your torso. That is right here. Stops acid reflux by gently elevating your torso. Reduces snoring. Somewhere in here it talked about snoring. I forget where it was. Oh, Wedge is extremely effective at reducing snoring. Okay, I wouldn't put the whole thing in, just put down reduces snoring. 2-year guarantee. All right, there's a 2-year guarantee up here. There's a 14-day return policy. It says it's made in the UK, so made in the United Kingdom. Includes a washable cover. Okay, those are decent facts. Now, benefits. We're going to put these benefits in. A benefit is not a feature, but a benefit is what buying this pillow and what these features are actually going to do for you. You're going to wake up feeling rested. That's a feature. You're going to let your partner get a better night's sleep, right? If you're snoring, you're probably keeping them up. Now you're not going to snore anymore. It's going to be reduced, so you can let your partner get a better night's sleep. You're going to fall asleep faster. That acid reflux hopefully is not going to be much of a problem. You can fall asleep faster. So let's run it. If you've been struggling to fall asleep lately, then you need to try the Putnam's Wedge Pillow. This pillow is designed to elevate your body, which helps reduce acid reflux and reduces snoring. It does this by gently lifting your torso, which also allows air to flow freely through your nasal passages and keeps your throat clear. The result is that you wake up feeling rested and ready to face the world. And when you're ready to go to bed, you'll find yourself falling asleep faster than ever before. In addition to helping you fall asleep, this pillow also helps your partner get a good night's sleep. So whether you're single or married, you'll both benefit from using this pillow. That is freaking amazing. The only thing is this nasal passage, but I think that's probably true. But you see, I'm really excited about this, that this happened live on camera. I get good results from this, but this is awesome. If you look at what we talked about in here and look at how it kind of fluffed that up, that is amazing. This is absolutely amazing copy. Now you could use this on your affiliate marketing site, or you could even use this as an Amazon product description. But back to what Ron Jameson was asking, I would find 6 products, 6 wedge pillows, and talk about, here's this particular wedge pillow, here's my review. Here's this particular wedge pillow, here's the review. And then do your buying guide at the bottom. I don't think AI would be good, again, for just doing an entire article about this Putnam's acid reflux wedge pillow, because the AI would have a tendency to start talking about made up stuff. Now, if you did want to just do that, if you just said, I know I just want to talk about this one product, how do I do it? Then what I would do is I would talk briefly about that product, have a little section. But then in the grander scheme of the article, I would talk about why a wedge pillow can help you, how it can help you, all these different benefits of a wedge pillow. But I think you're really shooting yourself in your foot if you do that, because that type of article is more useful for a product roundup. a product roundup, you're going to be getting a lot more traffic than an individual product review. So that's my 2 cents. I hope for everyone out there that these 2 tricks that I showed you, and then also what I showed you regarding this AI writer, really helped you level up your keyword searching game, your ranking game, and your writing game. These are really valuable tricks. Please comment below if you have any questions. Please share this article with your friends. Please help grow my YouTube channel, our YouTube channel. The more you can help it grow, the more awesome videos I can make. And again, if you have something that you'd like me to make, this whole video came about because Ron Jamison wanted me to talk about how to rank for wedge pillows. If you have a question, if you want me to help you, I'll do that. Put that in the comments below, and if I can make a video, I will make a video about it. If you'd like to check out Phrase, the tools we've used today, Phrase or Writer's Zen, I have links in the description below. Plus, what's really cool, the link to Phrase, if you've never used it before, it's a link to some of the AI features that are completely free. You don't even need to log in. You just click the link and you start using the AI without even logging in. You can't use all this stuff, but there's a lot of free, here, I'll show you right now. Just go to Phrase. Check this out. This is so cool. Take you right here. You don't need to log in to use these tools. So you want to generate now a product description. Now, this is not the template I made, all right, but you can try it for free. Put in your name, your keywords, and generate, and you'll get an output. So you can try all this stuff completely free. You don't even need to log in. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.